Hey everybody, welcome to Recovery Lab TV. I'm Chris, I'm going to be your coach today, and today we are going to be covering lower body kind of prehab exercises, if you will, okay? So it's little exercises based on kind of strengthening the inner body and kind of reducing either kind of aiming to reduce injuries or rates, injury rates, okay, or the same as like if you already have an underlying issue, say you have a weak ankle and you keep rolling it, we're going to look to try and avoid that and kind of help develop those things, as well as if you kind of have knee problems, hip problems, you name it, like we're going to try and come up with some exercises that are going to help you in a sense of kind of bulletproofing your body, okay? So if you haven't already, okay, what you're going to need is a small strap, okay? You're going to need a big long pole if you have one, okay, whether that's a broom handle, a mop, an actual piece of wood, a little bar if you have a bar, whatever you have available in your house, you just need a long pole that you can hold and kind of move around with. You're going to need a floor mat, a drink, and possibly a towel depending on how hot and sweaty you get, okay? So with all that being said, what we're going to do is just warm up nice and gently, just like so, okay? You're going to sink into your hips if you can, making your feet nice and flat. So from the side, it'll look like that, okay? Taking your feet as straight as you can. Now, if this is uncomfortable, you'll come a little further forward with your hips. So you just try and dip into it, just like so, okay, but eventually drawing up as tall as you can, okay? So from there, nice and gently sitting up, stretching the ankle out, okay? Take a big deep breath in, nice and relaxed, nice and tall with your chest. That's perfect. So big deep breath, gently relaxing, okay? So from there, planting one foot forward, okay? You're gonna have that foot by your thigh, okay? You're gonna sink your chest into the top part of your thigh. You're gonna walk it away, okay? Bear in mind you're keeping your heel down now, okay? You're gonna walk it forward and walk it back, okay? Just gently rocking into it, making it as mobile as possible. Now, as you do so, okay, you should feel it stretch the ankle joint. You should feel it stretch all down the bottom, all at the top, and potentially that kind of tightness in the front of your foot, okay? Now, as you do that, some of you may not feel anything, and that's not a bad thing. That just means that you're not tight there, okay? Some of you will feel everything. Some of you will only be able to go a little bit because your ankles are so locked up, okay? From there, what you're going to do, you're going to come out, stretching the foot out and drawing down, okay? So it's coming right up onto the toes, stretching your foot out again, rocking back forward, last one, and then you're going to come back into the opposite side. It's going to plant out nice and flat. You're going to try and separate those toes like so, so opening them up as much as you can. Again, draw it down, rocking it forward. Okay, keeping that heel into the floor, gluing it just like so. Getting that full reach and that full stretch. That's it. Big deep breaths. Good, a little one more. Good, okay, so this time coming right up, stretching out the foot. Waking everything up. So last two. Last one. Good, okay, so from there into your box position if you can, all right? So your knees are directly underneath your hip. Your hands are stacked, so it's wrist, elbow, shoulder, all in a line, okay? You're going to bring one up. You're going to come down. You come up, come down. Now, if you're struggling with that, with mobility, You're going to come up onto a sofa or chair and hold it there. Struggling with support for your knees, okay? Because it's quite tough. You can either put a cushion or you can stand up against a wall and do the exact same, drawing your knee up nice and tall. Again, just like so. Keeping that going. So 2 more. Good, okay. So from there, stepping up nice and tall, okay? You're gonna take a big kick forward, just like so, swapping sides. Not kicking your mat up. So last one. Good job. Okay. So from there, laying on your back, nice and easy, keeping the bands off and all the rest of it for now. It's going to be drawing up your hips, just like so. Squeeze in. Waking it up, 10 seconds. Good. Gently relax, okay? So from there, you're going to grab your band, okay? You slide that along your feet, up, just above the knee. So you're kind of like a hand position away from the kneecap itself, and that's where your band is, okay? From there, you're going to stretch your legs out so they're nice and flat and in a V shape, okay? The knees are directly in line with the shoulder as you do so. Your feet are facing forward and not out to the side. Going to hold on to your hips, draw it up as tall as you can, just like so. That's it. Let's go. Keeping the knees driven out. You want that band tense at all times. You don't want any sort of internal knee rotation. Okay, so any knees falling inwards. Last one. Good. Well done. From there, you're gonna stretch one leg down. Draw your hips up, okay? You're gonna come up, down, up, down, okay? Keep back going. So 10 seconds. Good, last one. Good, swapping over. Legs straight, hips up, drawing up. Keeping those hips up tall as you can. Working really hard. Last two. Last one. Good job. Gently resting in that position, okay? So, your next one. bringing your bands here, okay? You're gonna stretch them out, okay? So show it this way. You're stretch them out, draw up there, okay? Draw back in. So draw out, back in, nice and gentle. Keeping the shins dead straight, keeping the knees dead straight. Your knees above your hip, not your tummy, okay? Not your abdomen. Stretching out, back in. Keeping the right angle on there, okay? So it's a big draw out, back in, okay? Keep it steady. That's it. Let's go. Squeeze, little squeeze. Keep working it. Halfway. That's it. Almost there. Good. 2 more. Good job. Well done. Gently shake it out, okay? This time, this next one, you're going to take your legs a little bit lower, okay? So it's kind of like out here, right? Keeping it bent there, drawing out, back in, and then eventually your legs going to be as low to the floor as you can. Okay, so this time keep the bend a little bit lower. Whew. So gently getting ready. Go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Big draw out, big drive in. Moving that lower back down, okay? Now if you need to, place your lower hands underneath your lower back, squeeze your fingers as you're doing it. Two more. Last one. Good. Okay. So next one, you're going to try and take your legs as straight as you can. Okay. So they're going to be here, be slightly off the floor, drawing out, back in. Okay. Now, if your back is really curved there, okay, what I want you to do is go back to this position. And if it's still really curved, I want you to lift it up and go back to this position. Okay. Allow your body to control which level you're at. Okay. If you need to knock it right back down to the first level, by all means do so and wind it forward as you get stronger. Okay. You ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Legs as straight as you can. Gluing those abs into the floor. Two more. Last one. Great job. Well done. Okay. So from there, what you're going to do, you are gently going to stand on your bands. Okay. By standing on them, I mean literally underneath the ball of your foot, like so. If you're there, you're going to stand on one leg, and you're going to lift up and back down, keeping that foot off the floor. Up, big drive, back down. Okay, gently getting ready. Go to 3, 2, 1, and go. So focus on something, whether it's on the floor, whether it's in the distance. Good, last one. Good, swapping over. So keep it up. Good, last one. Brilliant job. Okay, so from there, band's going to go around your ankle. Okay, it's going to be stood on one foot. You are going to be driving out short like that. Okay, try not to just kick it out. Okay, and whip it back. Try and control it as best as you can. Okay, just around your ankles. Slow and steady with the control. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So swap sides. So a couple more. Last 2. Last 1. Good job. Okay, so from there, back up to our original spot, mid thigh. What you're going to do, you're going to come down into that box shape, back neutral. Okay, drawn out to the side, drawn up to the top. Okay, gently getting ready. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Out to the side, back up to the top. So last one. Good, spinning around. Opposite leg. Good, last 2. Perfect. Okay, so from there, what I want you to do is take off your bands if you can. Just like so, sliding it across the side. Just like that, okay? What you're gonna do, you're gonna plant one foot out to the side, and you're gonna be nice and gently like that, okay? This leg is directly underneath your hip, your shoulder. Your foot is behind with your feet nice and flat, okay? So feet just like that, okay? It's not tucked up, it's as flat as you can, okay? So try and keep this foot facing forward towards the camera, okay? What you're gonna do is place your hands forward. From there, it's drawing down and back up, okay? So it's down, deep as you can, and back up, all right? Just like so, nice and gentle. So keep driving up, keep doing that. Exactly. It's all about resistance bands, isn't it? Dip it down. Okay. 2 more. Sinking your hips down as deep as you can, getting that stretch in the inner thigh. Driving up from there. It's the exact same, opposite side. Okay. So again, sinking down. Now, just because you got the flexibility on one side doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have the flexibility on the other. So just be aware of that. As you sink into these positions, just be careful. Again, nice and deep. So 2 more. Last one. Great. From there, swap with sides again. This time, you're going to hold your hips if you can. Okay. So sitting up here, legs out nice and wide, knees underneath hip, just sinking down into it like that. Trying to drive your hips forward, squeeze your bum at the top. Okay. So it's down there, like so. Big drive up, squeeze in again. Sinking your hips, feeling it all along there. Foot as flat as you can. Driving up. And sinking it nice and deep. Now, if you need to take the pressure off, by all means, hold on to something. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Swap the sides. Again, taking your time. Hold it onto your hips, sinking it down, deep as you can. Big drive up. Well done. Good. Keep going. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Great job. Okay. So from there, coming up nice and tall, planting one foot to the side, one foot is now going to go at a 45-degree angle. Okay. This leg is going to stay dead straight. You're going to push your hips back and come down and drive up nice and tall, okay? So it's down just like you were sinking into that hip. Big draw up like so, okay? So let's go. Working on that mobility, working on that flexibility as you're coming down. So last one. Good, okay, so swapping feet. Make sure this one's dead straight. This one hips back, same again, okay? So let's go. So big deep breaths. Sinking out as deep as you can, keeping that chest up, tall as you can. So last one. Good, well done. Okay, so from there, what you're going to do is coming down nice and flat, bringing your feet directly in line with your knee, your hip, your shoulder. Okay, you're going to draw up. You're going to hold on to your hips, keeping it elbows on the floor to give you a little bit more of a lift. You're going to drive out, and you're going to hold that position, okay? So it's keeping a straight line from your shoulder, hip, knee, and then ankle, like so. Okay, so gently loosen out, flattening your lower back, setting yourself up ready. You got about 15 seconds before we go. You're staying in that position for as long as you can, as best as you can, okay? Ready? Go to 3, 2, 1, and go. Big drive up, lifting up, keeping that straight line, keeping those hips up as best as you can. So 10 seconds, then you're going to swap legs. Good, swap with sides. Straight up, keep it there. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your abs. Big deep breaths, keep it up, as tall as you can. 3, 2, 1, shake it out, good job. Well done. Giving your lower back down, actively trying to rotate your hips, squeeze it down as best you can. Big deep breaths, okay? So 15 seconds, you got one more round of each one, and we'll move on again, okay? So, going to 3, 2, 1, and go. Hips up, leg up, nice and tall. Big deep breaths, keep going, 10 seconds. 3, 2, swap this sides, let's go. So you're halfway, guys, keep going. and relax. Good job. Well done. Check it out. Okay, so work in that position. What you're going to do, you draw one leg up, stretch it out, keep that back flat, like so, holding there. Last 10 seconds, you're going to try to lift up, okay? All right, so holding normally, legs straight, you got your shoulder, hip, knee and ankle all in line as you hold that position, okay? When you then, last 10 seconds, I want you to try your best to keep that the same, okay? And then lift up that knee about 2 inches, okay? So, gently getting ready. Going in 3, 2, 1, lifting up. Nice and straight. Okay, it's not up here, it's dead straight. So 10 seconds, lifting it up. The knee, keeping it straight, keeping it off the floor. So keep going, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Swap the sides, spinning around. Leg nice and straight now. Good, big deep breaths, keep that back straight. Good, 3, 2, gently lifting up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Okay, so in a similar position, but this time standing, okay, what you're going to do, you're going to hold one position up, nice and tall, looking to balance as best as you can in that position, like so, without falling over, okay? You ready? Going in 3, 2, separating the toes, nice proud chest, lifting up of the hip, having that foot tucked up, not pointed, tucked up towards the ceiling, proud chest, by drawing this leg back as you push your chest out, holding that for as long as you can, as best you can. Whoop. There we go. So keep going, 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, swap your sides. Separate the toes. Proud chest, drive up. Good. Keep focusing on something in the distance if you can, or something on the floor. Good, almost there. So 3, 2, 1, gently relaxing. Stretching out your feet. If you want a little drink, have a little drink. Okay, let me know how you're doing in the comment section. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're finding it all right. Okay, so this next one, what you're going to do, you're going to use a pole if you've got one in your house. Okay, doesn't matter which pole it is. You're going to hold it like so, placing it down. You're going to slide your hand down, balancing on the one leg, tap in, and coming up nice and tall, okay? So there, down, tap, shoot back up, all right? So gently getting ready, Go to 3, 2, 1, and go. Opposite hand to opposite foot on the floor. Keep it up. Nice and steady. So last 2. Last 1. Good. Swapping feet, swapping hands. Same again. Good. Taking your time. Good. Last 2. Final 1. Good. Shake it out. Nice and easy. Nice and relaxed. Grab yourself a little drink if you need it. Grab yourself a little towel if you need that as well. Have a little breather. Take care. So, what you're going to try and do, similar to what we did the other day, okay? You're going to have a block. This time, you're not going to sit up against something, okay? You're going to put one leg in front. You're going to use your hands to emphasize your chest to sit up as tall as you can. You're going to fold one leg underneath you. So you've got kind of like a figure 4, if you will. And it's completely out of the way. You're going to have a proud chest, arms behind you. Okay, you're going to lift up, come over, come down. All right, nice little box. There, over, down. Just like so, like that. What you don't want to do, or what you shouldn't do, is as you lift up, bend to try and lean back. You want to be as proud as you can as you lift up, come down. All right? So, gently getting ready. Whatever object you've got, whether it's a chair and you've got to go all the way up there, jogging, whether it's a foam roller or a little box like this, okay, you're just going to drive up as tall as you can. Keep your feet as flat as you can in the sense of toes pointed up and your feet looking flat. And then you're drawing up with the hip flexor, over, back down, tap in, up, back down, tap in, okay? You ready? Go to 2, 1, proud chest. Nice and gentle. Going up as tall as you can, right? Just because you can make the box doesn't mean you can't take the box and make it bigger. Good. Try and have definitive corners if you can on the object you're drawing. Try not to make it a little circle if you can. Last one. Good job. Okay, so swapping over, going straight into it, noticing how one of your hip flexors is tighter than the other, and one of them is weaker than the other, potentially. Keeping that chest up. Want to make it as difficult as you can for yourself. So big deep breaths. Keep it going. Nice and gently down. Last two. Last one. Okay, so now using your box and your pole. Okay, trying to get your pole to rest on it nice and easy. So you should be able to go under, should be able to go over. Okay, you're gonna have one leg there. You're gonna lift up off the floor ever so slightly. You're gonna come up, come over. It's gonna draw across as far as you can. You're gonna come under, tap, back over, wide as you can. Back under, back over, wide as you can. Back under, back over, wide as you can. Okay. All right. So it's literally out there. Now you should be able to go within shoulder range. Okay. However, when you go this way, you should be able to go past shoulder range and kind of really stretch those legs out. Right. That little tuck under, little tuck in. Okay, is going to really challenge the strength of your hip flexors as you hold that leg up off the floor. Okay, so really challenge that as an individual. You're going to really push your strength endurance and kind of challenge that mobility as you go across the top section. Really kind of stretch your leg out as much as you can and kind of focus on proud chest, focus on getting the leg as straight as you can, point your toes, okay, make it happen, and give it your best, all right? You ready? So, one leg bent in line with each other, okay, with the shoulder. Don't compromise that leg, okay? The other leg is off the floor, it bends, comes up, stretches over to the other leg, comes underneath, comes back over the top, and then stretches out as wide as it can before bending, going under, back as wide as you can, all the way over, bending. There we go. Good. Finishing the one you're on. Good. Okay. Swapping legs. Lifting up nice and tall. Present your chest again. Going to 2, 1, and go. Big tuck up. Big draw out wide. All the way over. Tuck it underneath. That's it. Slow and steady. Get a full range. Try and present that chest if you can. Tuck it underneath. Challenge those hip flexors. It's going to be a toughie. So finish the next one you're on. Messed it. And relax. Good job, well done. Fluffed it right at the end. It's doing so well. So from there, what you're going to do, you're going to gently bring your knees back. You're going to stretch back, stretching the back out, stretching out the hips, sinking it down as deep as you can. Having a big rest. Nice and relaxed, nice and easy. Well done. So big deep breath in. Nice and gently out. From there, coming up and forward. Planting the hands down. So from there, leaning back, stretching out the leg. Hold on to the toes if you can, reaching forward. So gently swap the sides, coming forward again. Good, gently leaning back. So grabbing yourself a little seat. Bring your arms around the back and beside your chest. Good, bring your feet together. Bring them in as much as you can, draw your knees down. Big proud chest as you're holding. So nice and gently. Crossing over the leg. One arm over the top. Stretching out those triceps. And shake it out, swap the sides. And shake it out. Have an amazing day. Hope you have a lovely one. Hope this one has been okay. Let me know how you found it. It's been slightly different to what we've done in the past. What I'm going to be doing later today is creating a timetable ready for next week so we can have more scheduled sessions so you know what days, what things are happening, okay? And I'll let you know, all right? So look out for that later on social media. It's going to be posted on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Let us know your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. I'll post it this evening on the type of things you would like. At the moment, what we're kind of thinking is still sticking with a recovery day, a few prehab classes, and some strength classes. If there's anything that you would like, or kind of anything that you're looking into, or kind of type of things that you enjoy doing, let me know and I'll try my best to incorporate that into some of these sessions, right? Other than that, have an amazing day. It's been an absolute pleasure. Take care. Let us know in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, have a lovely day. I'll see you soon. Take care.